Yeah, just look at this view. It's just beautiful, spindly paths. I just wish that I could, like, sometimes when I just close my eyes and just imagine I'm in a place like this, you know, it would be the happy place. Woo! Let's go, buggy style. Wow! Shit! I haven't even got my insurance. Did I just kill them both? Bro, what? He's alive! What the hell? Oh my god, I just ran into them. Hey there peeps, what is going on? It's C.O.Z here, and we are back with some Far Cry New Dawn. First of all, can I say after that shout out video, thank you so much for 700 subscribers. I really appreciate it, almost to 800, and feel free to share the channel if you know anyone who's interested in this kind of content. So we continue our Far Cry New Dawn playlist, and in Far Cry New Dawn, apparently during the campaign, you eventually encounter a strange area called New Eden inside the game. Now we've traveled as our character down there after saving a few characters, you know, liberating outposts and all that shit, Far Cry New Dawn style, and suddenly we've come to this strange place and they're saying there's a New Eden here, and then we just saw this man randomly, this guy, C.O.Z. Now this is a spoiler alert, but C.O.Z. was inside the Far Cry 5 game. C.O.Z. was this cultist who used to run Peggy, and Peggy used to be like a bunch of zealots who thought it was the end of the world. Now there are going to be spoilers in this, so I'll make sure to put it inside the title, but it's a spoiler alert essentially, that in the end it turns out that Joseph was right. Only that, what is this prophecy all about? Why is this new character 20 years later or something, whenever this is set, experiencing a strange prophecy? Is this the beginning of another weird, wacky, batshit Far Cry 5 exodus? Far Cry 5 has some strange holy overtones to it, as well as prophetic vision stuff, and it seems like that Far Cry New Dawn was not without it either, even despite its drifter tone as well. But yeah, so let's go explore what the hell's going on. It's telling us to go reach this island. As you can see, we've got Pastor Jerome here, one of my favorite specialists and characters we rescued within the last videos as well. And so essentially you can see all this mist around and stuff. There's a strange peaceful vibe to this area, and Pastor Jerome's just sort of following me around like crazy or whatnot. But this is going to be a long upload because this quest was quite long, and it's when it really starts getting and delving into the story of Far Cry New Dawn, beyond obviously joining Carmina and her mother in trying to get an outpost now, because we have an outpost now, right? We've got all the survivors there who are fighting the highwaymen, ran by Mickey and Lou, the twins, who are within the first episode of this Far Cry New Dawn playlist, the villains to this open world first person shooter series as well. But now we are going to actually investigate what's the lore behind all of this. So we got to reach the island, but we're blocked. Every time we keep coming here, we don't know what to do, which is interesting. We're running around for a while. Alright, and so later we obviously find this house and stuff. There's a lot of things to collect. We found a storeroom key. What's this? Lord, did food get ugly after the collapse? Every damn plant on this planet went bright and walking, and it all tasted like Satan. Oh man, I love these notes. They all relate to that whole like biblical theme as well. It's just crazy really, but we've still got a while to go towards the island. I know that I should be driving, but for goodness sake, it's just like I don't know, I can't with cars. Hopefully I'll have better luck with like driving a real car. As you can see with the vlogs that are coming up with the shorts as well, I tend to go every weekend. Okay, so blasting cap, ammo as well. But yeah, in Far Cry New Dawn there's a lot of this kind of stuff. You're sort of just supposed to search based on faith and go into the unknown and stuff. And check it out, this place is just beautiful. Far Cry New Dawn again really utilizes the whole pink flower aspect, plus the lights there in the distance as well, the smoke. There's almost like a lot of emphasis on illusion in the game. It's like all is not as it seems. What the hell? Where the hell did that come from? Okay. Everyone was bloody doing poetic analysis on side the bloody game again, and when suddenly a ball just came out of nowhere. That's what I mean, man. I play games, but I'm not even focused. I don't know where the hell I am half the time. Oh, this is funny. Okay, it's psychedelic. We're gonna keep going as well. Pick up that plant. But yeah, I did at this point. I'd leveled up my weapons a little bit as well. Far Cry New Dawn has that tier system. It's good to hunt as well, collect hide, that kind of thing. Where are we heading? Why is it so long? Oh, the journey is long. It's taking ages there. We need to find a bloody car. Somebody you can, you know, just like get a plan, get your fighter, get your ass over to the fight. But what the hell's going on over there? It's like the highwaymen are doing fighting pits now. Proper dystopian world. Just giving my scope. Oh, we got some enemies. That obviously on the way. I don't think there would have been a path without enemies. Anyway, but yeah, they wander around in Far Cry New Dawn. Obviously, it's an open world where you have to do a lot of quests, that kind of stuff. I think the RPG system in terms of the levels that they utilised within the games as well were questionable. I mean, I didn't mind it, but sometimes it got annoying when I was like, why can't I just shoot an enemy rather than have to have the correct level gun in order to do any damage? I just find it a little bit hypocritical, because from what I understand in the older games, it didn't used to be like that. It gets a little bit complicated as well. I personally don't like grinding too much in video games. I like it if it has a purpose. I don't know why, that just didn't make sense to me. Ooh, we're gonna try and get rid of that convoy. Ooh, knocked him out of the park as well. Getting distracted. Looks like that we want to try and access the back. Yeah, there were quite a few enemies on the road that I was heading. I suppose it's always good to try and shoot, and I can't aim. I can't aim. I can't aim. Ah, I'm getting shot at from everywhere. Use the pistol. Use the pistol. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. Loaded it. What is going on? Need to take cover. Need to seriously take cover. Okay, I got him. Let's go. But yeah, but obviously the majority of Far Cry New Dawn as well is literally just killing enemies, moving your way through. Because obviously you are, as you know, like in the first game, you were the deputy who was essentially liberating Hope County. In the second one, you're like one of the resistance fighters, so obviously you have to get rid of the highwaymen, but they're causing a lot of problems. They're stealing resources, and from what I learned of the lore as well is that they were founded originally on good principles. The Mickey and Lou's parents or whatever in the gameplay lore, they were pretty much or their father, he pretty much created it to survive, even though his ways were selfish and bad. So it's actually projected onto the twins, who are the main villains of this game. And the villains of this game are quite deep, because I remember I played Far Cry 5 recently. If we look at that playlist, there was a video that I was doing, like analysing Joseph Seed or maybe Faith Seed a bit. I think in the comments one of the subscribers said that it got a little deep, and I was like, it's deep, but this game is actually pretty deep as well. It's not surface level. It's very dense. I mean, when you look at it, you think that it's just an open world shooter, right? And in most aspects it is. It's also silly and fun in many aspects, but when you actually look at what the quests are making you do and stuff, it's kind of weird, man. The amount of depth that they've put into the story was just fantastic. I think that's why I enjoyed it. I don't know what the other games are like. I played a little bit of Far Cry 6 before, obviously went on premium, and then I had to stop. I switched to Crysis for a while, but hopefully that'll be a playlist that's coming in the future once the GTA 5, XCOM 2 and the Far Cry New Dawns are slowly built up. The whole idea is I can stream Assassin's Creed Mirage, upload these backlogs and uploads over here without having to do too much editing until, of course, the next batch of uploads come, and those are going to be of the next batch of games that I'm playing. We finally found a car, so we can make our way towards the car. If we learn to drive, we crashed. Pastor Jerome's just sitting there and chilling. Let's go. We're nearly there. We'll get there. It's about 300 something meters away. But yeah, just look at this view. It's just beautiful. Spindly paths. I just wish that I could, like, sometimes when I just close my eyes and just imagine I'm in a place like this, it would be the happy place. Woo! Let's go. Buggy style. Wow. Shit! I haven't even got my insurance. Did I just kill them both? Bro, what? Oh, that is alive. What the hell? Oh my god. I just ran into them. Accidentally got rid of them anyway. And he was like still half. Oh, that is brutal. Yeah, we can just take their car and sort of sabotage it as well. The journey is long. We need to get to the island. Okay, this has got Lord of the Flies vibes now. If you haven't read Lord of the Flies, it's kind of like a Christian-inspired novel or whatever about morality and lessons and prophecies and bloody islands and all that. Why am I getting these weird vibes? Why is it always an island? This is giving me Lost vibes. It's Lost vibes that this shit is giving me. That's what I was thinking. This shit has got some Lost Lord of the Fly-ish vibes. Honestly, what the hell? There's always an island that is. I mean, how many times has this metaphor? What the flip is going on here? My name is Joseph Seed. What? Why is the sky just suddenly gone dark? As the father, yeah, he was the father indeed. But how are you speaking? Is our character tripping or something? It's like Bliss in the first game. Do not kill innocent civilians. There are places to investigate. He still thinks that he's a weird prophet or something. He's talking about a difficult path ahead. Well, what difficult path? We skipped in a little bit here, but yeah, we were just investigating. Because obviously this video was made of a series of clips. So I just put them all together because obviously the recordings aren't always regular. So I just kind of create original content based on it. What the hell? So he just disappeared. He just keeps appearing everywhere. So we've got an Eden's Gate symbol place. The winds of change have come. So obviously we've been set off to investigate this place. So we've got an amulet here. So what, is this some sort of puzzle or something? Yeah, but I still don't understand what he's getting at. Because he was the villain in the first one. You're telling me that he's... see, this is really interesting, right? Because we were hearing like visions and stuff of the Peggy soldiers from the first game, which were part of the cult. Is this some sort of redemption arc? I don't even know what's happening. Are we actually going to meet the character? Witness how the past and present align with the circle of time. No, bro, I don't really know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to solve this puzzle. Okay, so what do we do over here? What is that? What's that? Because this is the lighting of in this place was really confusing. But okay, we can see the symbol. This is Eden Gate symbol. So I suppose we have to line it or match it up with something. I got confused here for a while. It took me a while to figure out what the hell I was actually supposed to do. Every single must be where it meant to be. Nothing can be missing. Is the guy literally giving us clues or hints on how to solve this puzzle? No, this is just what is this? But the puzzle sort of involved alignment of the cross with the crosses around there to find the next coordinates. And so a while later, as you can see, we actually found out. I actually was just experimenting and stuff, and I actually found out how to do it. So you kind of just line it up, and then there's a lot of them. But for me though, because obviously I didn't know what it was first, I had to look at it, and then I think I googled it or something, as it was getting too long. But yeah, look, as you can see, more waypoints opened up and stuff. So I really like this feature of Far Cry New Dawn. I found it very interesting that they set you on a path of which has reminiscence of stuff from the old games, with the old villain literally talking to you about what happened, that kind of stuff, and where to lead them. How does this character, how is this character pivotal? What is the link between that old cult group who were the enemy inside the last game, and how is it linked to dealing with the highwaymen right now? It was very interesting. I think the writers of the campaign, they've done a really good job with this, because Far Cry New Dawn was just a really nice addition to Far Cry 5 as well. I remember I had done a poll. One person said that they obviously preferred Far Cry 5 as well, and I think so did I as well. It was the better of the two games, right? It was more wholesome. But Far Cry New Dawn needed to exist and to be welcomed into our New Eden. So they keep talking about this New Eden. So why do we want to go to New Eden? What exactly is there? We see a deer, a symbol of purity and stuff. I really got into this when I was playing it, because I was like, wow, the allegory is pretty damn good. What the hell? Look, there's him again. So is this actually you? Are you real? Oh, he's disappeared again. What? Okay, so we're going to investigate the Beam's Eden Gate symbol piece. The world wasn't ready for collapse and people fought against us. Exactly. In the first game, we saw that our protagonist literally fought against his people, because obviously they were nutcase cultists, right? They thought the world was going to end. They were killing people. This guy is still a delusional nutcase. That's what we don't understand. And yet he ended up being right. The nuclear war did happen. 20 years later, people have come back out of the ground again, and you know, we're resurfacing all of it. This thing we're enduring, so we've got to move back to make sure that matches up as well. It's a very different episode, this one. There's a lot of fighting as well, but there are two elements and sides to both Far Cry New Dawn and Far Cry 5 as well. They both had this kind of thing, but I think Far Cry New Dawn continued it, because obviously our character really never experienced that. Our character was a skeptic in the first one. We were the deputy helping the sheriff. In this one is the complete opposite. In Far Cry New Dawn, everything is completely like fast, a punky kind of vibe, that kind of thing, and yet faith is the main aspect of it, because your character actually finds the solution to the end of the problem by finding the Peggy, which were the original villains, who end up being quite pivotal to dealing with the highwaymen. But how? Well, obviously we'll see across this small series. and these playthroughs and videos that I'm making. But yeah, we're looking for the search zone, trying to find out how it worked as well. Obviously, it was kind of like, what the hell is all this glimmering? It's a very interesting puzzle. But yeah, you have to essentially match up the symbol. There we are. Investigate them, make our symbol whole again. Exactly. It's like we're almost bringing them from the dead, bringing them from the ashes. Except that my symbol isn't matching up for some weird reason as well. Yeah, for sure. I mean, what, that doesn't even match up. What the hell was I doing? This is funny. I'm so funny with puzzles. I remember when I was playing Uncharted on a stream in the past. It was a long time ago. There was like this really easy puzzle, and I was just struggling on it, and people were laughing their heads off. And it's just that. It's just a reminiscent of when you're not seeing it. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just blind. But yeah, so find the proper position and align the amulet. We were trying to do that, but obviously we took our bloody damn time. Okay, that ain't working. Why am I using my binoculars inside the bloody screen? What was that? Yeah, that isn't gonna work. Eventually we did find it. It was, I don't know where, like somewhere near this bit over here, whatever. He spawned again, and every time we found it, it kept giving us different waypoints. So I was like, what the hell is going on? I was really immersed into the stuff. I remember someone came in a few times as well, and I was just like, get out. You know, I'm trying to go find the prophecy. It's like, how it's cool that the game has both of these elements, and I think it was incorporated really well. And if you liked Far Cry 5, well, you know, a personal opinion is that you probably should play Far Cry New Dawn for the different reasons, because I think it's almost like as in it tells the other side of the story. Well, what happens after Far Cry 5? What happened to the Peggy stuff? Was there any divinity in the prophecy that you know, Joseph Seed actually had, or was it all insanity? Why is our character going through all this? Are they on drugs? It asks and opens up a lot of questions. Or is it just a game world, and in game world weird theoretical nutty shit happens? We're gonna keep investigating the beams. Ooh, what's that? There's another one there, but I think they've been lit, showing us the way. Yeah, so it definitely had Lost vibes. If it wasn't Lost, I don't know what else it reminded me of. The same way that, you know, Mike has to make his way around the island, all that dream world shit. And I think a lot of games are incorporating that as well. Another game that I experienced playing that was that had these kind of themes and all that shit was Control. Control was a game that was set, I think it's like Alan Wake. Basically, I think it was a spin-off of Alan Wake or whatever, and it's on the channel as well on one of the playlists. But I just really love that game. It was about like some weird dark aliens and the hiss and all that Stranger Things vibe mixed with the new weird genre. I don't know, I'm just seeing that's becoming a common trope within video games that I play, especially in relation to stories, the unknown, the mysterious. Interesting. Okay, there he is again. Why did my guy keep randomly popping up and appearing there? Ah, he's disappeared. Or what's that? Okay, we've got it. We've got something over here. The sins of the world were cleansed with God's righteous fire. So, well, damn, man. He's literally saying the apocalypse is the reason that humanity will spawn back again. Lots of video games have this stuff. Only those who heeded the signs were spared. So you're telling me that everyone who survived in Hope County heeded the signs? Is that why we're alive? No, you were a nutcase. Yeah, it's some dark story, man. Something like his child literally died and he became a nutcase or something. It's just, is he alive? For this whole thing, I was just like, is the villain actually alive? There was a whole DLC built on him as well, which another subscriber told me, where you can literally play through his perspective, which I find really cool as well. Maybe I could play that in the future, but obviously I'd have to pay for that, and for this I got pretty much free, so I just run through the free games as well. It's easier, you know, you get a backlog of games. Obviously, PlayStation, especially console subscription services, do have their disadvantage. I've been experienced them firsthand since GTA 5 literally got deleted and I had to buy it because Rockstar cancelled their license, which was something just entirely controversial. I know that PS Plus lost a lot of subscribers as well, and obviously in a certain sense PC is cheaper as well. My cousin was actually saying that he was getting a PC because it's cheaper in the long run. It's just that I think with consoles there's just something special about playing on a console. finally on the PS5 now. This was obviously a PS4 upload, but the Assassin's Creed Mirage that you're seeing, and the later was it Far Cry New Dawn? No, but the later upload you're gonna see with XCOM 2 and GTA 5 playlist as we add to that. Those ones are gonna be PS4, and then some of them split PS5. I can't tell obviously, but it depends on where the uploads are being coming from. Normally use Share Factory, and then pretty much put them on like the software on the laptop, like on a general editor. Just add the intro, add a bit of music, and just make the video somewhat presentable as well. I think I keep it simple with the videos mostly. It was always a commentary or just talking through the videos that really worked early on as well. But it's just, I guess, my own unique flair. With playthroughs, it's only if I ever record the playthrough reel that I will do it. But it's kind of like watching the stream for the longer ones as well, especially ones that are like longer winded, like this one. Okay, what is that anyway? What are we picking up here? No, Molotov. There's some. Okay, so we're trying to draw out the amulet. Why is it not working? I don't understand this. Why is it not matching? What was even happening here? Why was it taking 5 years for me to do that? You can clearly see that it almost sorts out the symbol. I mean, yeah, so this is the New Eden symbol, and it's essentially the cult symbol, and I don't know, have they basically rebuilt themselves? So find the proper position and align the amulet. What was I doing wrong here? I don't even remember. This is hilarious. Eventually, we did find it though, and upon lining it up, it obviously exploded, and we found the next place as well. So as you can see, just sped it up there, because for some reason when I was editing the video, it's like I paused there, and there was like a pause or something, and it was just like staying on the pages. I think I must have gone AFK or something. But anyway, we're gonna continue upwards. Does this path ever end? I don't know. And we keep going towards the light. What are we gonna find on the other side? That's what I was always wondering. I mean, what is the truth behind it? It says God has cleansed the world of sin, and yet it remains. No, it's just that we survived the apocalypse. Why you? I don't see his point. I was trying to figure out why are you speaking like that. You were the villain in the last one. Like, okay, I get you were not, but I don't know. Like, why would he set this up for someone else then? A beast lurking inside. What is all this? Okay, this is proper Lost vibes. This is proper Lost vibes. I did not expect this much in this game, which is interesting. And I don't think any other Far Cry does it like this. They all have different vibes and stuff, but this was my first introduction to it. When I was playing Far Cry 6 early game, it struck me as more of like very light-hearted, comedic kind of thing. But this one was all pretty deep and serious, and it probably gets you engrossed into the story as well. Ooh, what's this? We're gonna loot that. Okay, so there's a bit of solvent. Obviously, resources are pivotal part of the game as well. You collect the resources to craft weapons, to obviously unlock things, upgrade your base, that kind of thing. So God told me of the collapse, and I gathered my family to prepare for it, and the family were all the boss fights in the last game. So very interesting. If you played Far Cry 5, leave your comments below about what you thought about the game. If not, maybe go and play it. It's a pretty good game. But Helicopter White, the one that could not walk away. Why is he? Why? Wow, horse. Damn. You know, that was part of his book, the Book of Joseph. You know, he had some weird. So is he dead? Because he's saying his path ended within these walls. Is Joseph's seed actually dead? Are we going through all this prophecy shit? Are we going to be allowed into New Eden after all of this? What is this? Are we a saint or something? This is crazy. I could have judged them, and we finished the path. Have we finished it? Follow the path. Oh, weird. And what is all this pink kind of crap anyway? Investigate the bunker. Okay. So what's inside this bunker? What element of truth are we going to find in there? Let's see. That's the moment we've all been waiting for. We go inside the bunker. We've been to this bunker before. And my heart was trembling. Because this is the bunker that you end up in at the end of Far Cry 5, stuck with Joseph's seed, because there's a nuclear event and he was right, and he's now speaking, and our character has found it 20 years later. He had one more thing to say to me, and what was that? It was just profoundly epic, this moment. Like, this is where things got epic. I couldn't even... I didn't even know what to say at this point. But what are we gonna find here? And the eerie lighting, the way that this bunker was left after the apocalypse. Is that him? Is he actually alive? Like, is he here? No, it's still a weird spirit. What the hell? Take the book. Oh my god, okay, we're gonna take the book. Ready? Okay, let's pick it up. He told me you would be worthy of this. Who told you would be worthy of this? I can't think. I'm getting hungry. We need to go topside soon, but I'm terrified. I think I've done the right thing. I want to do the right thing now, but he says forgive. These are all the notes of our old protagonist. Have we used our hand for goods and Joseph Seed down here? Have we extended them in peace? Have we ended starvation, poverty, disease? No, we have taken that which is exquisite and wasted it in pursuit of the banal. Our short lives past. This is it's just crazy, isn't it? And the fact that our character is finding it now. The first game was all about how we were skeptical of the fact that Joseph was crazy. The second game is about the protagonists themselves finding Joseph, the ex-villain from Far Cry 5, finding his bunker, finding what happened to the old character. Look, I have survived and they no longer have any power over me. Whoever's notes this is this our previous main characters or what, because they got stuck down in that bunker. Look, the deputy is racked by guilt. The deputy was our old character. We used to play the first one. I thought about killing them as a mercy, but I will have them understand my forgiveness. It is the most batshit crazy, one of the most batshit crazy storylines I have ever played. And it was emotional. After days of fasting and prayer, I've heard the voice again, and I've seen what is to come, and the face of the one who will shepherd Eden when I am gone. It was not a face I recognized. It did not look like me. What the hell? And that's us. Damn it. Beyond the walls of Eden Gate, a once mighty nation, choking on its own bravado. The elite bellow and pound their chests. So they've done a weird pseudo redemption, and now they think they're the heroes. Except our character will help them, because Peggy was a messed up cult in the first one, but in the second one it looks like, well, Joseph needs to be punished for what he did, but it appeared that he didn't. He survived. This is the prophecy. We're going to go to Eden's Gate, and something is going to happen about the current situation here. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, and see you soon. More Far Cry New Dawn coming next, GTA 5, and more.